Still in the same condition. Anyway, I just want to touch bases on what I was getting to on my last video about doing the motor, the 6.7, rebuilding it and selling it. And as of right now, the plan is for Project Crack Pipe. The plan for this truck is to fix it, do whatever I'm doing to it, and sell it. So this will be for sale. I don't know when it's done. I don't know. I'll post it up when it's for sale, or I might like it. I might like it and I might not sell it. I don't know. It's kind of up in the air right now. It might be cheap enough to run, to drive, to have as a little weekend toy. I don't have much into it. Basically got the truck for free, the 64 Chevy truck for free. I got $1,500 or maybe $1,700, I can't remember, for the whole 91 Chevy K1500. So $160 for the wheels. Keys were like $40-50. Keys meaning these things. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know how much money I'm gonna have into it. I probably will have about, I don't even know. I want to say I'll probably have $4,000 into it. Besides labor, obviously, and labor is where it gets expensive. But because it's me doing it, it's free. So anyway, so with the 6.7, you know, I paid. It was from my truck. It was seized. Took it to the machine shop. They went through the whole thing. They turned the crank. They bored the cylinders. They redid all the valve stems on the head. Basically, the head, everything's ready to go back on. I just need to get the kit, and the kit's expensive. So I'm gonna build this, sell it. The plan is to build this, sell it. I might sell the toy hauler, and I'll get to that in a second too. And depending on what's happening with emissions in Colorado, I might be selling my Dodge too. Yeah, so this year I gotta go smog the truck or do emissions on it in October. So I gotta drive out there, swap everything back over to stock. So right now it's every 2 years. So if it goes to every 1 year after this year, so that's what Colorado's trying to do, or whatever they're doing. Or maybe it's just because of the age of the truck. It's a 2012, so maybe, I think it was after 7 years or something like that. You have to smog it or do emissions every year. So if that's the case, I'm taking the truck out there, do emissions, and I'm probably gonna sell it and buy something else. Anyway, the plan is for all this stuff. I'm obviously gonna buy another truck or keep my truck. Those are the two options. It's just gonna cost too much money to register it in California. It's gonna be $700 and something a year. It's like $600 to $700 and something a year to register the truck here, plus emissions every 2 years, which is no big deal. Plus I have to pay taxes and weight taxes to bring it into the state of California, which, if my math is right, it's right around $2,300. So for the first year, for me just to even register the truck in California, it's going to cost me $3,000 at around there. So I'd rather sell it than try to keep it. But who knows? That's a back burner idea. The toy hauler is a back burner idea. But most importantly, these two, I want to sell these two and get rid of them eventually, because I'd like to buy an off-road toy I want to go back camping. I want to go back out into the sand dunes. I want to go play in the desert. So the plan is to buy, whenever all this happens, is a Can-Am, or unless the, Can-Am Maverick X3, basically like a dipping diesel bot. Been looking at those for a while. I like the way the Can-Ams look. The Razors, they're just still a utility sport side by side, I think. They still haven't gone to like Can-Am sits low. It's more like an off-road, like a sand rail, a buggy, whereas the Razors are more they still look like a utility vehicle because they're, center of gravity's high, basically. So if they come out with something, I'd like to go Polaris because, Polaris is I don't want to say better name. It's just more trusting from my experience of Polaris, as opposed to Can-Am. It's just more support out there right now. So Can-Am still has a lot of support, but anyway. So that's the plan for the 6.7 Cummins motor and for Project Crack Pipe. So probably going to be, right now I want to get rid of it. Right now, not the way it sits obviously, but right now my brain is telling me when this is done, when it's drivable, roadworthy, whatever, I'm going to put it up for sale. But once I get it roadworthy and I start driving it, that might change. I might be like, this is pretty cool. Because right now it's pretty cool, but I'm not really a street driver guy, so I'm more of an off-road guy. So anyway, that was the whole point of the story from the last video. So I gotta get working on this tractor and clean up my garage. So alright guys, thanks for staying in there with me. Thanks for subscribing. Thanks for following. And check out my Instagram page, halffast719, same as my name on YouTube. And yeah, alright guys, subscribe, watch the previous video, follow my boy, One England. Later.